We kick off Mello TV Sports with football as Jamaica's Reggae Boys could be facing a quarterfinal matchup against the United States in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. This after the hosts last night topped Group B with a 1-0 win over Canada in Kansas City. The winner of Group B plays the runner-up in Group C, which at the moment is Jamaica, although they can change that by beating Costa Rica in the top of the group clash in Orlando. Costa Rica leads the group on goal difference over Jamaica. Also last night, Mexico topped Group A after emerging with a 1-0 win over El Salvador. Other games saw Haiti clip Martinique 2-1, while Trinidad and Tobago drew 1-1 with Guatemala. We race over to track and field as 2011 world champion Johan Blake continued to fine-tune for the Tokyo Olympic Games by winning the men's 200 meters at the American Track League in California yesterday. Blake beat national champion Rashid Dwyer with both credited with the same time of 20.22 seconds. Javon Minty clocked a personal best beat of 20.29 for third, while Jazeel Murphy was fourth in 20.49. Minty also won the men's 100 meters, doing so in a time of 10.09 seconds. Taekwondo Tracy was fourth in 10.11 and Jazeel Murphy sixth in 10.15. Also, Javoy Tucker was seventh in 10.22. Ramona Burchell, 11.24 seconds, was third in the women's 100 meters. Megan Tapper and Rhonda White were also Jamaican winners at the meet, with Tapper topping 100-meter hurdles in a time of 12.48 seconds, leaving Yannick Thompson in third in 12.75. White won the women's 400-meter hurdles in a time of 55.57 seconds. Tovia Jenkins took the women's flat four in 50.53 seconds, with Anastasia Leroy going third in 51.99. Nathan Allen, 45.89, was second in the men's equivalent, while Demish Gay was fourth in 46.04. Leroy was second in the women's 200 meters in 22.79, with Burchell sixth, 23.63. Two South Africa footballers have become the first competitors to test positive for coronavirus in the athletes' village in Tokyo, 5 days before the start of the Olympic Games. South Africa's Football Association confirmed that Tabisa Monyane and Kamolilo Matasi as their positive cases. The South Africa football team's video analyst Mario Masha also tested positive on Saturday, and the team is in quarantine pending more test results. Meanwhile, 6 athletes and 2 staff members from Team Great Britain's athletics team are self-isolating after being identified as close contacts of an individual who tested positive for COVID-19 after their arrival into Tokyo on July 16. Another athlete from outside the village tested positive yesterday. American Coco Gauff is the latest tennis star to withdraw after testing positive for the virus. South Africa Sevens rugby coach Neil Powell also tested positive yesterday on arrival in Japan and is now isolating. In total, organizers yesterday reported 10 new cases connected to the Olympics, including media, contractors, and other personnel. That compares with 15 new cases on Saturday. Infection rates are rising among the general population of Tokyo, topping 1,000 new cases for 4 consecutive days. We bolt over to cricket news now. The West Indies women finished the one-day international series against Pakistan with a 3-2 win, despite losing the 5th and final match by 22 runs via the Duckworth-Lewis Stern method yesterday. The match was reduced to 36 overs per side due to excess moisture on the pitch. The umpires deliberated and delayed the toss and start of the match following the pitch time to dry. The game was then reduced by a further 2 overs to 34 per side as the rains came and forced a stop in play. Pakistan women took advantage of some wayward bowling by the West Indies women, both in the opening overs and then the back end of the innings, which allowed them to post 190 for 8. At the innings break, the umpires gave the West Indies Indies women a revised target of 194 runs from the 34 overs. They struggled to maintain or overtake the required run rate and were eventually dismissed for 171. And now to end tonight's sports package, we present you with the play of the night, Kelly Oubre's dunk on Brandon Ingram.
Holiday been on the all-defensive roster the last couple of seasons. Suns turn him over again, up ahead to Oubre, and Kelly rising up with a soul-stealing left-hand slam on Ingram.
I don't know what Ingram was doing. That's almost like trying to run and jump into a fire. I mean, Kelly Oubre will dunk it on you. Yeah.
And that is 2 fouls on Ingram. That is one way to play some defense.
And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We'll now get back to the news desk with Tamara Mikhail.